Scott here from Vino Las Vegas, and here we are still in the Santa Rita Hills, and we are at Fiddlefest at the Fiddlesticks Vineyard. Everybody's familiar with renowned winemaker Kathy Joseph, but this is hers. This is all hers here, and she makes fantastic wines. And not only is she here, but all the people that buy some of the grapes from this vineyard are also here pouring their own wine. So what a great way to spend an afternoon, to listen to some fiddling right here at Fiddlefest 2008 in Santa Rita Hills.
Another part of Fiddlefest is the Arts Outreach, which is a fundraiser that is coordinated with this event to help bring in donations for this fabulous organization that has been around since 1980, bringing after-school and summer programs to children, and also a annual storytelling festival. So not only do you get to have great food and wine, but some of the proceeds today are going to be going to help support outreach, arts outreach, bringing art to life and life to art.
Scott here from Vino Las Vegas at Fiddlefest, and the food here, as well as the wine, is very good. The food is catered by the Hitching Post, which, as you know, is a landmark restaurant here in this area and here in the Santa Rita Hills, and it's incredible. We were just here in the barn tasting these incredible wines. All have a tie right back here to the Fiddlesticks Vineyard, and it's like a big family. It's like a big wine family, all coming home to get together for a reunion of the wines, and then they go back to whatever their specific appellation that they were from, and it's just incredible. You got the music, and it's for a really good cause. It's for art. And it's for art of the school. It's about art education. So, you know, we're going to continue here. We got a lot more going on here. I'm going to try to get a few winemakers to come and talk to us. I'm sure that would not be a problem at all. But this is a beautiful event, and you need to come here. Fiddlesticks. Yeah, no, absolutely. Rosemary's. There you go, Rosemary's. This is magnificent.
I actually watching the people wanted to show it off. I was wondering.
Good stuff. It's rosé from Summerlin. Cheers. Scott here from Vino Las Vegas, and we're here in the Fiddlesticks Vineyard, and you can see how manicured these vineyards are. I mean, look at this. You know, there's little tiny fruit, little tiny berries right now, but right now it's just getting into the summer months. But trust me, in a few months they'll be hanging with ripe fruit from the Fiddlesticks Vineyard, and that's what this is all about. This is Fiddlefest 2008, and if you look behind me here, we have the Hitching Post from Buellton is here, and you have everybody enjoying the music. You got some fiddling music for Fiddlefest, for Fiddlehead, fiddling music there. In the barn behind me now, you get all of these people, all of these vineyards that are pouring their wines, and they all came, the original grapes came from right out here. So, like we were talking to Kathy before, this is like a family reunion of grapes. It's all right here at Fiddlefest. You know, it's a great event, Fiddlefest 2008. Okay, Scott here from Vino Las Vegas, and we're here at Fiddlefest inside the barn. And the good thing about this event is that you have people that have been doing this for many years. And I'm here with John from Dragonette.
Yes,
John.
Sellers.
So how did you get started in this whole wine thing?
We're the classic Los Angeles refugees who came up here year after year after year, and finally decided to come up here and make our own wine and bring our families up, the whole 9 yards.
You can keep talking as you pour. That's fine, actually.
A little Pinot Noir 2006.
There we go.
Fiddlesticks Vineyard, and it's Hi, how are you?
My wife is out there.
You want rosé or Pinot? Okay. Yeah, I'm about to call in for a little assistance.
All right.
There you go.
All right. All right, see you. So anyway, we made wine in the garage in Hermosa Beach. Fell in love with the whole process and decided, once you get to the point where you have to decide, do I just want to do this as a hobby or do I really want to do it? We decided we really wanted to do it. So we came up here and worked in various cellar jobs and vineyard jobs and learned a little bit about it. Launched our brand in 2005.
That's great. See, to me, that's what this is all about. That you have, I mean, we did an interview with Kathy a few minutes ago, and you can keep doing, just keep working, do your job.
We're back.
It's a great Pinot Noir.
Is it great?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Really good stuff. But we were interviewing Kathy a few minutes ago. Kathy, this is...
I worked for her.
Hey, there you go.
That's one of my jobs.
There you go. Hey, you couldn't learn from anybody better than that.
No, you couldn't. She's great.
She's incredible. So, we just feel honored to be here. We had the opportunity to interview all these people, interview Kathy, and Peter's been doing it for years, and the new guys, wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
That's what it's all about. You start off, you get bigger and bigger. Everybody here started off the same way as that.
That's true. That's true. You can ask Frank and my hitching post. They started with one barrel, they said, 20 years ago.
Well, you could ask Ampelos. Same thing.
That's right.
They had a barrel in the garage, and now look what they've done. So same thing.
It's very infectious.
Yes, it is. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank
Cheers.
you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so we have the O2. I know. Relax. Kathy with her wine, I love that. Okay.
We're pouring a whole selection. We have not only our 06 Happy Canyon, but we have a vertical selection of Lollapalooza, 02, 03, 04, and 05, which is a barrel selection of the best of the stuff in the cellar. My husband to the right is pouring a single barrel gem, which is called Doyle, one barrel bottled every year. And on the far end, we have Cuvée 728, named after the mile marker of Fiddlefest Vineyard. And we have a vertical selection of 01, 02, 03, 04, and 05.
Thanks. That's great.
All right. Is that being recorded?
Yes.
Me and Eric talking?
Oh, it's okay. It's all family. Here we
My
go.
little sister Kathy, we're really proud of her.
Never mind the man behind Kathy. Okay, the 04. Wow. I was doing magnums for Peter this morning for some... I like the
I'm only giving it to my friends.
Yeah. So, tell us about the Doyle.
Well, it's an 03. It's named after her husband,
Who is you?
which is me.
That's right.
And in a particular vintage, if there's one barrel that stands out above all the rest, she will bottle it and call it Doyle. So there was an 02, there's an 03, and there will be an 05, which isn't labeled yet. And the label's being worked on in secrecy. I understand it involves a picture of me.
Is it a tasteful picture? You have no idea, I'm sure. But
So that's the 02 Doyle.
this is the 02.
This is the 02. He finished that.
728, 05, and our Lollapalooza down here. We have our Happy Canyon So I'll show you the one. You can kind of taste through all the vintages.
That's nice. Nice.
What, should I go circle mingle and...
Scott here from Vino Las Vegas, and we're here at the conclusion of Fiddlefest 2008. It's been a wonderful experience, a beautiful venue. Here you can't ask for a better venue than to have music, great food from the Hitching Post. Kathy Joseph was here. Lots of winemakers were here that all use some of the fruit that comes in this fabulous vineyard, and they all came together today for a spectacular event. And there could be more this evening, who knows, but for now, I said 2008 Fiddlefest here in the Santa Rita Hills, spectacular event, and if you get a chance to attend 2009, it's a definite stop.